you go to a dinner with 5 strangers. The group started arguing, so I took that as rude. I ended up arguing with this one girl there. Today I want to talk about TimeLeft. This app, it's a bit weird. It's for meeting people over dinner. So you sign up on the app, pay a fee, and you go to a dinner with 5 strangers. So it sounds weird, but the reason I tried it, I moved to a new city. I moved to Dubai, so I didn't know anybody. So I thought it would be an interesting experience and potentially a way to meet people. I went to 2 dinners. The first one, we went to an Italian restaurant. It was nice. People were chill. It was 6 of us in total. 3 guys, 3 girls, everyone in their 20s, around the same age. I think the youngest person was 18, then the oldest was late 20s. And we all hung out. Some people came late, so it started with just a couple people. We didn't really get food. It was more talking. Some people were getting drinks. Some people got food. But I think the rest of us just shared an appetizer. And we were just talking, getting to know each other, chilling. So it was cool. And everything was fine. It was just like normal conversation. What do you do? Where are you from? Why are you on TimeLeft? All these kind of questions. And then just having discussions about our experience in a new city and things like that. Because most of the people were new to the city that are on this app. The group started arguing. I wasn't part of this argument, but the group started arguing. They're debating about if it's okay to hit your kids. So I felt like it was a heavy conversation for strangers just meeting. But anyway, they were debating about it for 20 minutes. Girls were super against it, and there was like a guy who's for it. So they were just arguing about it. And then other than that, we were just talking, having normal talks. We all exchanged Instagrams at the end. And yeah, I ended up just making one friend out of that, so we ended up chilling. Strangely, we didn't really talk much in the dinner because he was sitting like far on the other side of the table. But after the dinner, we were talking and stuff, and we ended up becoming friends. So that was the first dinner. Then I did do a second dinner. This one wasn't as good as the first dinner, so I'm not sure what kind of restaurant it was. I think it was also some sort of European or Italian food. So this group was a little bit different. So the first group, the guys were more, I guess, similar to me. And then the second dinner, the guys were more, to be mean, in a respectful way, not that there's anything wrong with, but more nerdy. And it was the same setup, 6 of us, 3 girls, 3 guys, and all around the same age, 20s. So it was fine. This time it was a bit more awkward. There was more awkward silence. So I was trying to start conversations about certain things. The app also gives you prompts, conversation starters. So if we ran out of things to talk about or it started to feel kind of awkward, we would do that. So it was okay. I ended up arguing with this one girl there because I was trying to tell her something, or I forget what I was telling her, but I was telling her something or asking her something. And then she told me, oh, I'm trying to hear the other people's conversation. So I took that as rude because when speaking to you, I feel like that's a rude thing to say to someone if someone's speaking to you. So I got kind of mad. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to talk to you then. And I just ignored her. The whole dinner I was just talking to other people. And I think she took offense to that because she was acting weird. So whatever. You're not going to get along with everybody. So that's how it is. The other 4 people were cool. I was getting along with them. Then same deal. We all exchanged Instagrams at the end, but nothing came out of it. We did make a group chat and we talked in it for a week. Then no one was really taking any initiative to make plans as a group. So I took initiative. No one was down except one guy. So I just chilled with him. And I didn't ask the group again because I didn't want to chase after them to hang out, right? They can take some initiative if they want other people to hang out with. So in conclusion, TimeLeft, it was an experience. It was weird. I felt a bit nervous and weird to go eat dinner with strangers. But it ended up being fine. Everyone was the same age. Everyone was in the same position, right? They're coming to this dinner. They don't know anybody. So we're all in the same shoes, right? Everyone was social. They're making an effort to talk, right? Because that's why you're there. So it was okay. Pros, right? You'll meet people. Maybe you'll make a friend. Of 10 people you meet, maybe you'll make one friend. But it really felt like everyone was just there to talk about themselves. And it's like they'll have a conversation, but I didn't feel like it was a genuine friendship, right? It's a bit forced because you have to talk because you're at dinner together, right? It is what it is. So in summary, you can try it if you're bored. I wouldn't say it's the best, especially you have to pay for it. There's a fee. In my opinion, I think better to make genuine friendships, just doing activities or joining groups with some sort of interest. Or I made a whole video about this, so I'll put the link to that. But the TimeLeft, it felt a little bit forced. You're not going to lose anything from going. If you're in a new city, you're bored, whatever, You can go, it's an experience, you eat some good food and meet some people. I would recommend the other ways of meeting people that I talked about in my other videos. So in summary, TimeLeft is okay, but that's all it is. It's just okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Got more content coming.